Good evening, night shifters. This is third shift HFY. Settle in and let tonight's stars tell their story.
I know. You thought we were finished, that the curtain fell with Earth's ashes scattered and her people scattered thinner still. Ha, how quaint. Empires love tidy endings, don't they? Victors standing tall, losers conveniently erased, history written clean. But war is never so neat. When they shattered Earth, they did not close a chapter. No, they tore open a vault. And what poured out was not vengeance, not retribution, not even humanity. What came forth was older, hungrier, something humanity had kept leashed without even knowing. And so, here we are, at the end of all things. Our final witness, the last commander of a doomed empire. Watch closely, dear listener. His arrogance is a fine vintage, best savored before the silence takes him. A towering alien commander stands at the center, posture rigid, his dark armor polished to a predatory gleam. His eyes, sharp, pale, and unwavering, sweep across the room. Around him, aides work furiously at consoles, their clawed fingers gliding over shifting holographics. The air hums with static, the walls trembling faintly as if the structure itself senses dread.
Report. The human infestation is gone, Earth reduced to nothing but dust. Our dominion is secure, yet whispers persist, shadows where none should linger.
An aide glances up, her features drawn tight, posture uncertain.
Hi, Commander. Scans show anomalies at the edge of...
The commander cuts her off with a sharp gesture, jaw tightening.
Anomalies. Always anomalies. Do not trouble me with phantom readings. The humans are dead. Their ashes feed our victory.
But the holograms ripple again. Not neat reports, not tidy charts. Instead, distortions. Shapes too vast, too fluid. Things moving beneath the readouts, like something pressing its face against a membrane. The aides whisper, their voices hushed, posture shrinking, as if afraid the screens themselves might look back.
Nothing breaches our shields. Nothing pierces our science. Do you think primitive humans could have bound something we cannot?
The holograms flicker. For a heartbeat. Eyes. Endless eyes. The room falls silent. The war room hums with cold light and frantic data streams. Aides mutter at their consoles, movements jerky, too fast, trying to drown out the silence growing between each flicker of distortion. A ripple. The main display twists again. This time, it doesn't look like interference. It looks like breath-fogging glass.
It's speaking!
The commander storms forward, boots echoing hard against the deck, every step meant to smother weakness.
Nonsense. Static. Nothing more.
But his stride falters. A flicker. For a split second, his reflection in the display is wrong. Too tall, spine bending the wrong way. A shadow towering over him. He blinks, steadies, but sweat beads beneath the hard edges of his helmet. The aides look to him, waiting for reassurance. Instead, he looks away. His jaw clenches. His fist trembles against the console before he pulls it back.
I saw it too.
The aides freeze. Fear blooms, uncontrolled. His authority, unshakable until this moment, cracks like thin glass. And then, the whisper returns. Louder now, crawling under their skulls, pressing behind their eyes like claws searching for a way in. The commander straightens, forcing his voice into a snarl again, but his eyes betray the truth. He's rattled.
Lock it down. Triple the scans. Nothing enters. Nothing leaves.
But everyone knows something is already inside. The war room lights flicker again, plunging the chamber into stuttering darkness. The displays flare white, then black, then white again. Static rolls across the screens, but this time the distortion moves with intent. A ripple of motion, like something pressing from the other side of the glass.
Commander! Something's inside the relay!
The commander's jaw works furiously. He wants to snarl, to dismiss it. But when the static parts for half a second, the image that emerges makes even him stumble back. It's not a face, not even a shape, just an absence, a wound in reality, blacker than the void, ringed with jagged lines that twitch and shudder. And in the silence that follows, the aides hear it, a low, wet drag, like claws pulling across bone. The commander steadies himself, snapping his head toward the others.
Seal every channel. Shut it out.
We already did.
A pause. Heavy. The commander turns back toward the display. The distortion grins, not with teeth, but with intent. A reflection of something that is already breached. The commander's throat tightens. His voice drops, softer this time, almost like a confession.
It's not coming in. It's already here.
The war room falls silent, save for the hum of dying systems. Somewhere in the darkness, a sound like breath scrapes along the walls. The chamber stays dim, locked in that sickly flicker of failing systems. The commander's breathing steadies, but his aides are falling apart. One grips the wall, another whispers frantic prayers into shaking hands. Then it begins. A sound, almost too quiet at first, like a broken radio signal or a whisper of static, except the words are in their language.
It knows our tongue.
The whisper splits, becomes two, then three. Voices overlap, distorted, whispering in unison. Each aide hears their own name carried in the hiss. The commander slams his clawed fist onto the console, his voice booming to cover the sound.
Do not listen to it. Do not!
But his words falter, because one of the voices shifts mid-hiss. It speaks with a tone he knows, a voice he has not heard in years.
Commander, you left me to die.
His eyes widen. It is his brother's voice, dead since the second campaign. His cores tremble, but he shakes his head violently, trying to root himself in command.
It's not real. Do you hear me? It's not real.
The aides don't move. One sinks to his knees, head bowed. Another stares blankly into the darkness, lips twitching as if answering back. The kinder spins toward them, his voice almost pleading now.
Look at me. Eyes on me. You will not.
A sudden silence. The whispers stop. Dead quiet. And that silence is worse, because now they're weighty. The silence hangs too long. Every aide knows it. The commander knows it. The entire chamber feels like it's holding its breath. Then one of the aides twitches. Just a jerk of the head at first. Eyes roll white, throat convulsing. His lips move, but the words aren't his. They spill out in a chorus of overlapping voices. Too many mouths for one body.
We are unbound. You tore the cage open. You fed us your arrogance.
The aide's jaw stretches wider than it should, skin pulling taut. The others recoil in horror. The commander roars, voice cracking between command and terror.
Contain him. Now.
Two aides lunge forward, too late. The possessed one convulses, body rising unnaturally off the ground. For a brief moment, he hangs midair, twitching like a puppet on broken strings. Then, crack, every bone folds inward. His body collapses into a twisted heap, hollow eyes staring upward. The whispers surge back, louder, filling every ear. The room itself seems to hum with the chorus.
One falls, all follow.
The commander stumbles back, his voice lower now, guttural, gutted.
What have we done?
The aides look to him for orders, but there are no orders left, only fear. The chamber is chaos, aides shrieking, collapsing, tearing at their own throats as the voices inside them overwhelm their flesh. Each one falls with a sickening final sound. The commander staggers back, boots scraping across the polished floor, his breaths ragged.
No, this is not possible. We destroyed them. We burned their world.
The lights die. One by one, every panel, every hologram, every faint glow guttering into black. Only silence remains. Then, in the dark, something moves. Not the aides, not the room. Something beyond. A weight presses against reality itself. The commander's eyes widen. His voice shrinks to a whisper.
You can't be real.
The whispering chorus rises again, but this time it is directed. Not at the aides, not at the chamber. At him.
We see you now.
A flicker of light sputters behind him, enough to cast his silhouette. The walls ripple as if the room itself is breathing. He raises his arm, defiant, but it trembles, the claw shaking, the muscles refusing to obey.
Your power ends here. You cannot touch me.
A hand, not physical, but shadow-shaped like memory, closes around his throat. His words cut off, eyes bulging. For a moment, he claws at the air, gasping, legs kicking against the floor. Then darkness swallows him. Silence. The chamber is empty, and somewhere far beyond, the galaxy shudders as the horror feeds.